Well, hello guys, welcome back to another video. I think me cooking and showing you what I eat every day is the most consistent thing that I do. And I thought, why not? Maybe I should do like a food vlog series on this channel. I mean, I guess you have to eat every day, and it's one of the things that when I take time for me to make something to eat, and it's like romanticizing myself as well. So, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to do a chicken salad on a cucumber boat. And I do have my chicken here. I braised my chicken. Well, I have to say not braise it. I poached it. If you guys do actually want the recipe, I can share it with you guys when I'm making it. And I have some sun-dried tomatoes. I have some cilantro and parsley. I do have some chimichurri that I made homemade as well, and some plain old mayo and mustard. And also to season, I have some black peppers that I'll be grinding. And also, I like to play with flavored salt. I made this one myself, and it's an Italian salt blend, and it has some chili flakes in it, some rosemary, thyme, and some coarse salt in it. I mean, it does have other things in it too. Let's see what else. Oh, it has some oregano and some crushed peppercorns as well. Also, and I also like to add some chili oil to my to my things. I like things a little hot. And yeah, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to make the chicken salad cucumber boat, and also I'm going to have that with some boiled eggs, which I'm gonna start right now. Cold water. All right, so I have some water in my pot right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 eggs in it. We're gonna put it on the stove, let it come to a boil, and then we will actually put a lid over it and shut the heat down and wait 11 minutes. And this is how you get your perfect boiled eggs. And all right, let's get to it. All right, so while we're waiting for this to go to a boil, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my cucumber prep. I prefer to eat a English cucumber. I think it has the most mild flavor. The other cucumber, to me it's a little how do I say that? I'm trying to get this thing over my watch. Wow, how difficult would this be? Oh, here we go. Technically, on the other regular cucumber, I think that it's sometimes a little bitter, and I mean that's like from my childhood, and I don't like it that much. All right, so we're gonna take this half right here, and I'll just go ahead and cut the ends right there, and I'm just gonna slit it through just to remove the plastic off of it, and I'm gonna wash it. Okay, so now that we're done, I like to also go ahead and give it a nice wipe with the paper, because sometimes it will also tell you if you need to go back and wash it again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and slice it down the middle. Let me move these things away so that you can see when I'm doing it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slice our cucumber in the middle right here. And what I would do next is grab a spoon and remove all of the guts. Not that I don't like to eat them. Whoa, clumsy me. But it's just that I want to make the boat. And these cucumbers are actually very firm, which I'm very happy with, because one thing I hate is a soft cucumber. So you just go ahead and scrape, and you don't need to scrape too much. You just need to create that dent inside of the cucumber like so, and you're all set to go. And once I'm done doing this, I'm actually going to season it with a little bit of salt. Hold on, that whole process right here. And then I will wipe it down, because it will start to water. So before I even get rid of, all right, like so. just like that. I'm going to leave it for a couple seconds, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Too bad. I don't have a rabbit anymore, otherwise that's what I would be feeding the rabbit. It is true, my love. And one other thing as well is that I'm always singing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this and set it aside. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some fine julienne on that sun-dried tomato. Like so. So I just go ahead and stack them together. I hope you guys can see very well. And this, I just use it as a garnish, really. Just so that I can have a little bit of color in the dish so that it doesn't look too boring. Because we eat with our eyes first, right? Alright, so right here, this is where it gets tricky because I had some tomato pieces that were much smaller, well, shorter actually. So then you have to be very careful in order for you not to nick yourself. Alright, so this is our julienne sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm gonna come over here and chiffonade my herbs. In this case, it's going to be our cilantro and parsley. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Oh, ow. So, cilantro and parsley together, just to make the chicken salad a little bit more fresh, I would have to say. So, go ahead and tuck all of your pieces right under, and then you just slice through it. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your knife is actually very sharp in order for you not to bruise your leaves, that you're actually cutting through them. And if you guys are wondering how I know all of this, is because I did go to culinary arts school, and I had been working at a restaurant setting for more than 11 years until something happened, and I just got fed up, I would have to say. And, you know, I got married, and I didn't really have that much time to stay at home with my husband because I was always at work. Not that it's a bad thing, you know, you chefs out there, kudos to you because it is a huge sacrifice, but you know, my husband is a traditional Caribbean man, I would have to say, you know, but we thank God because God has blessed us really well that I can afford to stay at home, and, you know, all the glory be to God. All right, so now that we're done, we're going to go ahead and clean our boards like so. And rinse the knife. The only thing that I'm going to be using the knife for is, actually, let me get a new paper. A new sheet of paper. And you guys will see what I'm saying. You can see how it's drawing out all of the moisture of the cucumber, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's getting super wet in there. And then you just go ahead and pat it down just a little bit. I mean, this side is not, whoa. I did it too fast, but can you guys see? Oh, I don't know. That was kind of fun. All right, so I'm gonna keep this on the board right here, and we're gonna prep our chicken salad right now. Since it's just me eating, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take this piece right there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put my chicken right back into the fridge because it's already cooked. And I don't want to keep it out too long because it's definitely warmer outside than it is in the fridge. Alright, so now our eggs. Wait, maybe I should find somewhere to flip the camera. Our eggs are boiling. So our eggs have come to a boil. I'm just going to go ahead and cover it. And then I'm going to turn it off. It's 2:29. 1:30. So at 41, our eggs should be ready. While we wait, we're going to go ahead and do our chicken salad. Alright, so I'm going to take my board. I'm going to put it over there. And always anchor your board with a piece of paper towel. Well, at least you know it's damp, or you have a towel under it. Only because when you're cutting things, you'll be surprised to see how your board moves. And that is very dangerous, you know, and we're all for safety here. All right, so my chicken, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it like that, and I'm not gonna do too much to it because I don't like it when it's too mushy, if I would have to say. I like this to have some texture in order for me to bite down to. All right, so what I do, a little chimichurri, not too much. I mean, that is not a traditional, I say not too much, but this much. I like to say that this is not a traditional way for you to make your chicken salad, but that's how I like it. And you guys should try it. And I would say, just to measure, a teaspoon of mustard, and then mayo to taste. I think that should be enough because I don't want it too wet. It is kind of chilly nowadays, you guys. All right, give it a mix. And I break down the chicken a little bit more as I mix it. Not too much, because the chicken was cooked really well and it shreds really well. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some fresh herbs to it just to get it in there. Let's do a little bit more. All right, and there you guys have it. Just gonna go ahead and remove my gloves. Notice that I didn't add any more salt to the chicken only because I know that I seasoned it well when I was making it. And I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a new pair of gloves on. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and grab my plate. Right here. And let me move this to the side a little bit. I don't need that anymore. All I need is this right here. No more salt. All right. Oh, we're a little messy here. All right, so we have our plate. Let me put this away. I don't have any saran wrap, so I just go ahead and use Ziploc bags. And that's it. Ooh. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put the other things away as well. It is a matter of safety. If you're not using it, I think it is very important for you to keep things where they need to go. You know, it's a matter of temperature control. All right, so now that we're done with this, now very simple. You just take your cucumber bolts, you put it in your plate, however you would like to do that. And usually I was gonna go ahead and use a spoon, but I guess I'll use another pair of gloves. And there you go. And we're going to have some leftover chicken. Hey, be nice. Be nice. You know why this is tilting is because I didn't slice a little bit of that cucumber just so that I could make it flat. But if I was making it in a restaurant, I would definitely go ahead and nick it on the bottom just so that it could lay flatter on the plate so that we don't have that issue. But, I mean, it's for me. And there's no need to do that. As long as it doesn't go over. Alright, so this is this right here. And with my clean hands, I'm just going to go over with my sun-dried tomatoes. Like I said, I only wanted to add some color to the plate, not too much. A little bit more of the fresh herbs, and we'll just let it go over there on the plate. I'll take this off because I no longer need it. And then some pepper. Now, I'll just go ahead and get rid of this. I don't have any more of the chicken salad left in there. It's crazy how it looks like it's a lot, on the plate when it's only half a piece of a chicken breast. All right, now that we have a cleaner area, we can go ahead and continue. We have 5 more minutes until we can pull our eggs out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and garnish. I love to finish my food with oil. Sometimes I have some paprika oil. Alright, and a little bit on the surface right here because I do love the heat. And there you have it, you guys. Now we can set this aside for a couple more minutes and until we can go ahead and add our eggs on the side, and that will be our lunch for today. Alright, I'll be back when the eggs are ready. Alright, so our eggs are ready. It's now 2:44. I am 4 minutes over. So, I mean, you can tell that it is hot. It's not boiling anymore, so I'm just going to head and get rid of the water. Add some cold water to it. Just to shock it a little bit. I'll also get rid of that water and add some more cold water to it. I mean, this step is not necessary. I'm just doing it only because I am going to go ahead and... Okay, it's not that hot anymore. I mean, I can touch it. And gloves, always. You can tell I worked on the pantry station for the longest time. Alright, we go over the watch here. Okay. So, I mean, the eggs are still hot. And we're just gonna go ahead and remove the shell. Very easy. Some people put their eggs directly into some ice water, but all right, I'll go ahead and rinse it. Right here on the side, don't roll over. All right, and the other one, same thing. But I don't know, nowadays, I don't know what is up with the eggs, but no matter how you do it, they always break. Nonetheless, they're still perfectly boiled because we do not want that black ring on our eggs. And technically, it happens when you overcook your eggs. All right, just go ahead and rinse it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and split it in half. And that concludes our boiled eggs. Alright, just slice the eggs in half. And you see? Ooh, alright, let me slice the other one. Let me quit playing. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the knife because I don't need it anymore. And look at this. Beautiful boiled eggs. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and season. I like my eggs with black pepper and salt. I think I'll use a different salt for that one. Or just go ahead and use some fine salt. Always into your hands because we want to avoid mistakes, and then you sprinkle. And that should be it. All right. Here we go with our plate, and then we just add our eggs. You know, honestly, I'm being very ambitious, you guys, because Honestly, I don't think that I'll be able to finish all of this. All right, and this is where we come with our towel. All right, and we set this aside. All right, and this is what our lunch is looking like. Very easy. I think that if I didn't have to prep everything on camera, it would take me max like what, 15 minutes. And if I already had the egg started, it would have been like, you know, a quick 10-minute lunch. But definitely something that is under 30 minutes. So now I am going to go ahead, sit down and enjoy my lunch. There you go. Let me give you guys a close-up. This is what it looks like. All right, so I had already started eating. I thought that my camera was recording, but it was not. But we already said the Lord's Prayer. And so yeah, I already had like a couple bites, basically. So this is what it looks like, right? And it's like nice and crunchy on the bottom. And the chicken salad is not too mushy. It tastes really good. Really good. It is nice and fresh. Mm. Mm-hmm. This is really good. Mm. I added some electrolytes to my water. Really, really, really good. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And go ahead and like the video, share with a friend, and you know, comment if you like the recipe and if you would like to try it, and if you tried it, how did it turn out to be? And also, if you added your own touch to it, please let me know. But I guess I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.